Hello, everybody. This is episode 61 of the Keep It Rollin Podcast. I'm Kyle Perkins. I'm here with Joey Deal.
Hello, Kyle.
And it is a special day for us. This is our day to promote and review the former and new white belt bashes. Yeah, preview. I want to review the old ones. Yeah, I want to talk about the old ones. So we do an event every year for the past 4 years. We've done the white belt bash.
This is a special event. We've covered it extensively, I think, in this podcast. Like,
yeah,
we've done reviews. Remember when we did
we did a group podcast.
Belt, we did the whole group. It was our biggest podcast where we had the most amount of people on one cast. Which was all the original people from the first ever white belt bash. Which I guess now, if it's 4 years ago, what was that? 2023, 2022? No, it was 2023.
Yeah, it had to be, yeah.
2023, 2024, 2025, and this is now 2026.
Yep.
So that's crazy to think about. The podcast has been going that long.
Yeah.
That means the podcast has been going since the white belt bash.
All those white belts are now blue belts, some competing at purple belt. Kenny competed at purple belt this weekend.
Yeah, I think they're all...
Adrian should be a purple belt now.
So pretty much all of the white belt bash who are still with us.
Yep.
Rest in peace to
Sean,
our poor friend Sean.
Yep.
He's not dead. He's just not here.
So he's dead.
He moved away. He moved away, and I think he was training for a little bit. I haven't gotten to talk. I want to reach out to him and say hi. But yeah, pretty much all the people from the white belt bash originally, which is kind of cool to see. They're all very, very talented, train a bunch still.
Yep.
I mean, the storyline of the original white belt himself, for those who remember, Adrian, who does jiu-jitsu. I mean, he came up to me the other night and he was just so happy. And he's just like, man, I can't believe this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for you. Look how I am so into jiu-jitsu now. He is jiu-jitsu is his life. And it was just like a little random thing being like, hey man, you could become famous if you you could really do this if you want. You could become a little online jiu-jitsu guy, and look at him now. Well, and I mean, taking over the world.
We got to give him credit too. The reason the white belt bash even became an idea was because he slammed another white belt basher.
Yeah. The slam heard around the world.
Yeah, it was
the original. I guess every white belt bash kind of starts with a slam, doesn't it? And starts and ends with a slam.
Yeah.
So yeah, the white belt bash. Just let's give a little recap of what it is.
Okay.
It was actually the origins of it was more of a in-house rivalry.
Yes.
Between friends that kind of organically came about. We didn't really want to do we had no plans of doing a tournament, in-house tournament. It just legitimately was just, it just felt right.
Yeah. A group of guys who wanted to.
Honestly, I don't know why we did it that way.
Yeah. But it just
made sense. We had this group of people who were all kind of buddies.
Yep.
Not all of them.
But they trained hard with each other.
They trained hard, and it was just kind of organically a lot of, and this is something, I think it's culturally hard to understand if you're not a dude, I guess. I don't know. It's where you kind of just make fun of your friends, and it becomes a rivalry where there's love involved in it, but there's also kind of ego and pride, in a healthy way. It's a male bonding thing. Yeah. I think it's very important to try to express that to people. If you've never been on a team sport, you don't really know it, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember with football and stuff. It's you kind of that rivalry or being kind of an asshole to each other is kind of how you build a bond. Well,
yeah, and it's it's this mutual respect thing of also just not I'm gonna try. They're all gonna try to beat each other, in this they all kind of think they're the best.
Pride
and,
on the line, But it's all love, and I think you really do grow close from that. So that original group were six people. And, we had so much fun. And this was back when we were in a much smaller space.
The first two were nuts. Two bashes
first two bashes were in the old gym where we, our old mat space, which was a lot smaller than it is now. And it was just very organic. It happened quick. And I think it felt really organic as well with the second year.
Yes.
Because then we kind of went from this point where all these, white belts, a year later, they're all really loving jiu-jitsu, but they're in that transition phase of who's next?
Yeah.
Who's the next new? I don't want to be the new guy anymore after a year.
So we made them new guys.
Made new guys, and they brought up new people. And interesting enough, if I look back at the White Belt Bash 2, not too many of them are still around. Well, we have Cambio and James who are training regularly, trained tonight, both of them.
Simo.
That's a third placer and a fourth placer and a second placer.
Simon comes around still. But
a little bit. He's more lifting weights than anything.
He's big. He's big now.
He's a big guy.
But then Daniel went off to college. Daniel the Baker.
Yeah, the Baker. Daniel, great wrestler.
Brogan's very off and on still.
Brogan still wanders in.
Yep.
Pukes in the trash cans and leaves.
Yeah. And then who was the other one?
I mean, there's a couple more, right? Who we got?
I'm trying to remember. So. Yeah.
Oh, we're missing Joel.
Joelito.
Joel, who's a legend.
Oh, Joel is a legend. Yeah,
Absolutely.
shout out Joel. Joel, we need you back.
Yeah, Joel had a little
recovering
injury.
from an injury, an elbow injury.
Now he's looking for work.
Yeah, he's trying to get some money.
Man.
Oh, man.
I love Joel.
Yeah, so that was White Belt Bash 2. I mean, yeah, so like we said, not everyone's still stuck around.
That felt very organic.
But that was an
2.
awesome event.
So much fun.
They really put on a show for the walkouts. So. They really they dove in.
But then this last year I felt like we had to really try to put it together.
Yeah.
And I'm happy we did.
Because it
just didn't feel, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was the greatest thing we've ever, I think the greatest show.
The day of event was we really put on a good show.
Oh my God, amazing. But it definitely felt like the gears had to be like turned in order to do it.
And we had to rush it. It was like,
and the people, like trying to find people, it just didn't feel the same.
Yeah.
I had that moment. I think that's kind of like almost like a junior year kind of thing. Like, your third year of high school, it's like, oh,
you think it's going to go great, and then it's,
Well, like you have an expectation. Like, I thought maybe like these people would build another group.
Yep.
Just didn't go the way that we thought it would that way. But an awesome group. Let's think back to 3. Who won it? Yimmy.
So 3, we had Yimmy won. Mikey Franzone got second. And I believe Mikey, Yimmy was the first one to go undefeated in a bash.
Yimmy did?
Yimmy did. And then Mikey only lost to Yimmy. Twice, but he's only lost to Yimmy. And then Aiden got third. Aiden, we call him the bull, the buck.
Yeah, the bick.
And then Marco, he got fourth.
Very tough.
Marco was,
I think he's like a bodybuilder now. He doesn't train at all.
Yeah, looks big. And then we had Stefan.
The wolf.
The wolf.
Stefan Wolf. That poor guy, I think he was the only one who was over the age of 40.
Yeah.
And didn't win a match.
And then who was our Yimmy, the bull.
Oh, Scarface.
Scarface, yes.
Who
Hussein Ali.
He also canceled his membership to just train boxing.
Okay, yeah. He almost after the bash got a little just started doing striking.
Yeah, pretty much. So I hope he's doing good.
Yeah.
No hard feelings.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, and it's a hard thing to stick around, and I mean even the first crew, like we said, you could just tell they were all in. They were all into competing.
Yeah,
being a team and sticking around. And
I think that's a big part of it. It's like the idea behind it. I guess it's not because people see it sometimes online. I get messages and like from different schools, and they're like, "Hey, I want to do it. I want to do it." It's not like this is not a prestigious thing in any other way besides like the in-house honor of it. It's more about like the community and the team, and like it's about having fun and laughing, and then knowing that like in a year from now it's gonna happen again.
Yeah,
and you get to always say like, oh yeah, I went through that. I know what it's like, because it's not easy.
And I mean, almost the way I would describe it is like instead of us doing something of like putting on an event for them, the people competing are almost like putting on a show for all of us.
Oh yeah,
it's for all of us to get to see the
Yeah, everyone from the school comes and watches. So hopefully we have a good turnout again, because last year was big. We're gonna do it up again. Hopefully, we got Christians working on it again. Last year we threw this together pretty impressively.
Yeah, we live streamed it.
We live streamed the whole thing online.
We had a commentary booth.
The commentary was phenomenal.
Yep.
Jaden was a little crazy. I think we got to get Jaden back. I think we should do the Spazcast again.
I think it should just be Jaden.
We can't. Well, like Hector's gonna be cutting weight, so I don't think he'll be in it. He'll probably do a little cameo, but I want him to rest.
I mean, that's the night of
the weigh-ins.
He'll probably weigh in that morning, right?
So he'll be recovered. He'll be recovering more like stuff. Yeah.
Right.
He'll be recovering.
Yeah. So I mean,
I don't want him sitting there doing commentary.
Eating tacos from the taco truck.
Yeah. Yeah, so the white belt bash, just kind of giving you the feeling of it. It's different than a tournament. It's like ritualistic. It's exciting. It's memorable. So I think that first group, obviously they're all still bonded together in some way, and then I think that's my goal, is to keep it in that way, which is tough to try to simulate again.
No, yeah, so you can't just push them together.
Yeah, which brings us to like this year. It's like it is tough. Like I think it took us a long time to figure out this list of who should be on it.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't happen easily. It's funny how it worked out, because at first we were kind of like struggling to find 6. So every year it's been 6 competitors. And this year,
it that we were struggling to find 6? I think we were struggling to decide the 6.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there was a lot of options.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like tough because you don't want. I mean, like you can have massive size differences. You could have age differences. Like we don't really. Obviously, it's not like that. It's not a where we're trying to find weight classes and stuff, because it's more about again, it's about the connection of the guys and like just like training. Who cares? You're going to train with someone, but I think it was nice for us. We did find a pretty good group that is relative size, relative age.
All very similar. Yeah. Each one of them is close to the same
for the first time, I think. I mean, last year a little bit was pretty similar.
Besides Stefan, I would say.
Stefan was the only one who was a lot older and smaller.
Yep.
But this group, I think, is, pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
And, they actually... A couple of them have competed against each other in tournaments.
Yes, and I think, I mean,
how crazy is that?
Now, like looking down the list, I can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the guys have all competed under us now too.
Oh yeah,
so besides the Henson brothers,
they're all tough.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I guess Tyler actually.
Let's do this. Let's go over the differences.
Okay.
So the differences between what we've done in the past and this year. So like I guess that's kind of the fun thing about a tournament. Or like an annual thing is like the changes. Like we do want to grow it. And
we want to evolve it, make it better each time.
And I don't know if I like this. I don't know yet. We'll see.
You don't know?
Maybe next year we don't do this.
Yeah.
Maybe we go back to 6.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is the first year we have 8 competitors. So the mindset. If we weren't doing the special event on Saturday, I don't think I would like this as much.
Okay.
I just think it's too much.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. So 8 competitors versus 6. Before, 6 just felt so perfect because 3 matches.
Yeah.
Everyone goes at the same time.
Yep.
Now it's going to be 4 matches.
Yep.
Everyone going at the same time. It's a lot to pay attention to.
Yeah. And it's just for them, it's 2 more matches.
2 matches. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, we'll see how that goes.
And every year we've had people try to quit because it's too much for them.
It's so, not easy.
We got to push them to the edge.
No matter what. And these are, it is shorter rounds. We're only doing 4-minute rounds.
Yep.
Which at the end of the day, it's like a difference between 5 and 4 minutes. It's not a lot, but it
20%.
It adds up.
Yeah.
It adds up that extra minute. So like 4 minutes. It's 2 minutes. No points, 2 minutes, points.
Yep.
Standard jiu-jitsu style rules, kind of like our proprietary rules, though in general, like more of what we believe like is worth
in terms
something.
Of scoring and stuff like
time
that.
Time-wise. But in general, it's, 4 minute goes. You should, in theory, be able to do 8 matches. Not feel like, oh, it's crazy. But
if it's even, we go to a 2-minute overtime.
Yep.
Same scoring right away.
Oh, yeah. Man, it's wild.
Yeah.
And that's true. It does happen a lot.
It's happened. Yeah, it's happened.
Man,
we get them up right away. We make them work.
Yeah. So I think the this format of 8 is going to be tough. But the reason why I felt okay with it, and the only reason why I felt okay with it, is because we ended up doing something very special that is going to be hard to replicate, and maybe it's possible that
every year we do it.
It's possible it becomes an annual thing. We ended up timing this white belt bash with the XFO Outdoor War, which, if anyone remembers too, like if you listen to a lot of our podcasts last year, we did a podcast with the owner, Dan Lardy. You remember that? Do you remember what episode?
At the event, yeah.
Which was awesome. And that event, we ended up, we had, I think, 4 grapplers. Right?
Yeah, I remember Logan. Logan got in there.
Logan, Choma.
Carlos got in there?
No, that was a different XFO.
That was the next XFO, yeah.
Who else?
Ian. I want to say Ian did it.
Yeah, Ian and Ilya.
Ilya, that's right.
Yeah, so we had a couple grapplers do some grappling matches before the MMA fight. And Dan loved it so much. The promoter loved it. And then, right afterwards, he was already asking me, he's like, hey man, like, let's do like a bigger event for the grappling. So, we really, we've been working together to plan out this grappling event. So just why not use it to my advantage? If I'm going to be invested into it, I might as well make the white belt bash part of it. So we ended up making a plan to have the championship match, which, if you haven't picked up on it now, it's a round robin tournament. All 8 competitors face each other, and whoever has the best record at the end, the best 2 records, go to the finals.
They rematch
for the championship. So it's it's a game of longevity, and usually that's happens right afterwards. We give a little break, we do something, and then that's the finals. This is going to happen the next night at the Outdoor War. How crazy!
That's crazy. I mean, it's going to be nuts.
I mean, it's nuts. It's the wildest thing ever to think. Like 4 years ago when we first did this, we are going to put these guys on one of the biggest stages in Illinois. Like to me, it's personally, it's very special to me. Like XFO Outdoor War was my first ever MMA fight.
How many times do you think you fought for him?
XFO Outdoor War?
Yeah.
Outdoor War, I fought 5 times.
Wow.
Five different years I did the outdoor show. But my first ever fight in 2009 was in the same location, in the same cage. And like now 2026.
You're bringing a team out there.
How many years ago? 2009 to 2026.
17.
17 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
20, man, that's crazy. So 17 years later, now I get to like watch some students that we've like grown fight in a cage.
Put their gi on, go outside.
Yeah, we're not letting them do it without the gi on. So like their white belt bash.
Those gis are going to weigh 85 pounds by the end of the match. Yeah.
I don't know what takes. I mean, this could be the greatest thing that's ever happened or the biggest disaster that's ever taken place.
And we're down for either.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at this point we're committed, so it's happening. I don't know how it's happening, but it's happening. So, with that Friday night when we decide we're going to face them off and tell them, hey, go get some rest because tomorrow you're going in the cage, and like everyone who's going to be there, it sells out. Like it always sells out.
There's so many. Huge.
There are so many. I think they got like 20 something fights.
Wow.
So that's 40 something different fighters.
Yeah.
They're all bringing their families and stuff. There's going to be so many people there who have no idea what's about to happen. They have no idea that there's going to be 2 people in the gi walking out there.
And you better cheer if you're there.
Yeah.
Right? That's all I got to say.
Cheer for these white belts. I mean, it's just what a special event. And I think about it like if I were them going back in time and like I'm a white belt who wants to be a competitor, who loves competing.
Yep.
Like we'll go through all of our competitors, but I think about some of these kids like what's cooler than that? There's no cooler opportunity.
Huge. Yeah.
And maybe some of them never become MMA fighters. Maybe they never fight. Maybe some of them do.
Yep.
But like, what a great opportunity! If you want to be a star, if you like being a competitor, man, like what a great opportunity.
I guess you never got the. I mean, you did, but just it probably didn't mean that nearly as much to you. But I remember like the first time like grappling at a show in front of people and being like, "Oh, this is so." I mean, you fought, so it had to not feel.
There wasn't a lot of grappling stuff when I was fighting.
No, I mean the first time I did it was Fight to Win. Yeah, as a purple belt. I mean, but I just remember like the first time doing something like that and being like,
getting you didn't fight very much.
No, I had one fight. Yeah.
But if you fought a bunch, like it's a different feel, and this will feel more like a fight.
Yeah,
it's just gonna feel like
people hitting pads.
Literally, they're gonna be walking out to a cage.
Yep,
we're gonna do the whole thing up. Yeah, you know what I mean. We'll do a little inspector
walkout songs.
Check them out. Send them in there. Oh man, it's gonna be nuts. So yeah, we have to really. We gotta be on that.
We gotta like tie their belts for them. Make this non-official tie. We gotta retie this belt.
Oh, it's gonna be wild. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do a rules meeting and all that stuff with that. Make sure they're ready to go.
No grabbing fingers, these bastards.
Oh man. So that's next Friday. Next Friday is the round robin, and then Saturday is the main event.
So if you're a podcast listener, maybe you've never done jiu-jitsu, maybe you've never came out to RMMA. If you're ever gonna come out to the gym, today is the day. I mean, next Friday will be the day to come out.
We're gonna have acai bowls.
We're gonna have a taco truck.
Yep. Yeah, we always try to make it fun.
We're going to put on a show. Me and Joey are going to be commentating machines. We're going to be running the whole event.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Are you going to dress up?
Well, I got us suits.
Oh, we're going to do it?
Yeah, I got us suits. I got them.
We'll wait for it.
I got them. Yeah, it'll be exciting.
We got some surprises.
We got a surprise.
Last year, you were dressed up like...
I was Craig Jones.
Craig Jones.
From JCI 2. White Belt Bash 2, I was Joe Rogan.
That was funny.
And then the first year, I just wore a suit because no one knew what was going on. So it was a wild event, so I just put a suit on.
Yeah. So we got to keep it going.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a really fun year. So let's get into the competitors.
Yeah,
right?
let's go through all the competitors, and then we can make I would
like to do the seating.
Yeah. So let's go through them first. Let's start from the bottom. I think that's a good place for us to start.
Mm-hmm.
We got Nick Quick Draw McGraw.
Nick McGraw. So Nick McGraw, interesting enough, we try to always make these nicknames kind of personal and fun and weird and goofy.
Yep.
We think back to like the first year, right? We had some good nicknames, like Sneaky J, Mountain,
the Mountain, Bowser.
Yeah. We had a bunch of weird names. The Greek Slayer.
The Greek was easy. Yeah, the Greek Slayer.
Yeah. So Nick McGraw, what a great name! Like a fantastic name. Almost like a movie star. So initial right off the. Even before I even knew he was going to do this, I was calling him Quick Draw.
Quick Draw McGraw.
Quick Draw McGraw.
That's kind of how he grapples. Yeah, he's just going to pull. He's going to pull out that gun and shoot at you.
Quick Draw McGraw, I think, is an awesome nickname.
Yeah.
But I did have him. I was trying to think of something a little bit more fun, and I was like, "Does this rhyme?" It kind of sounds good. I was thinking Nick Raw Dog McGraw. Raw Dog.
Yeah.
But he talked to me and he said, it wasn't going over great with his family. So I think we are going to continue to call him Quick Draw McGraw. Very appropriate. Very good. Raw Dog will not be there anymore.
Tough grappler, excited to grapple.
He's very tough.
He's the newest student to the gym in terms of all these people, but he's got a little experience before, so he grappled another gym. He
did not start with us. He did train at a different school that we have had some rivalries with. Yep. So we won't even say it.
Yep. But it'll be nice to see him out there. He's definitely the smallest competitor on the list.
You think so? By how much?
Diego maybe? Only by a little. Diego or Dane would definitely be the other.
Dane might be skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's the lightest.
Yeah, he's the lightest. But the boy brings some intensity.
Very strong.
Very strong, intense.
Fatigue.
Yeah. But he's gonna get tired
we won't rank them yet. We're just
all these boys are gonna get tired, but I know for sure Nick is definitely gonna get tired.
How about his coach?
His coach.
So remember, every year we'll explain this. Every year there's been a coach, right? Yep. And I think that's what's fun because we don't want to be coaching them. I feel like it's unfair if we're like picking who we.
I've had to hold myself back. I've seen the coaches teaching people stuff, and I'm like, I'm not gonna happen. Yeah,
it's kind of part of the fun.
Yep.
But how it works now, since we're in this like fourth year, we kind of have alumni, or we had what we like to refer to. I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones, so we call it houses. And there's kind of like a lineage there. If you think about the years, right? From year 1 to year 2, year 3, now into year 4, we try to make them like lineages. And as long as you've placed top 3 in any of the bashes, you can start your own lineage, your own house. That was the idea. And that's, who should be a coach. So Nick McGraw ended up getting Aiden, who was last year's 3rd place medalist.
Yep.
So Aiden the Bick is technically his coach. I don't think they've interacted even once.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Aiden do a jiu-jitsu class in 6 to 8 months. But
But Aiden's a very tough kid. I'll give him that.
Yep.
And he's passionate and he's funny. So I'm happy that he's going to be involved. We'll double check with him, make sure he's there.
Make sure he can be there.
Yeah. So Aiden, shout out to House Aiden.
Shout out House Aiden.
Polish.
Yeah, that's the
Polish power.
We have two new quote unquote houses. I guess 2, maybe 3 new houses kind of added to the the game, and so that's one of them. So Aiden the Bick is coaching Nick Quick Draw McGraw. All right, so our second competitor on the list here to talk about is Lucas Pretzklis.
Oof, I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah,
it's what do you think that is?
He said it in the
Greek?
Video. Prekelis sounds good, yeah. So Lucas,
Pretzels.
Very tough. Little bit of the same situation. He's coming from another gym, but the gym we were affiliated with.
Yeah,
so
he trained at the barracks.
We've known Lucas for a while.
And he's a very young kid. He's the youngest kid.
Yep.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the lightest, but he's the youngest.
Yep.
So we got the youngest, but you could argue the most experienced.
I was just going to say definitely the most competition experience.
In terms of wrestling, because he's wrestled since he was a pretty young man.
And he's been doing jiu-jitsu when he was a kid, too.
He did jiu-jitsu a little bit as a kid.
He did some competitions and stuff. And so he's competed a couple times recently, done very well. I was super impressed to see him compete.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
Very, he's got kind of a hard head.
Yeah.
Hard-headed.
He's got that confidence more than cockiness. Like he's just confident
confident.
So
which could be a downfall.
Yep, you never know. You never know.
Someone's too confident. You never know.
Yeah.
But I think, Lucas is going to be up there in the seating for sure, just in the pure sense of experience.
Well, and then we will say too, so Lucas, very dedicated, puts a lot of time in, but also in the same vein, Lucas is getting coached by Cambio and James, and they are both putting some real time into coaching the boy. They spend a lot of time with him after.
More than probably anyone. Maybe Adrian has been putting in a lot of time, Yimmy for sure. So we do have some coaches really putting in some time, but Cambio and James have been investing some time into this young man, even putting gis on him.
They gave him a gi,
Yeah, they gave him a gi top and made sure he's training. Nickname?
He's the pretzel. No, I'm kidding.
The Great Hambino.
Yeah, he picked the Great Hambino. I think that comes off last year. Cambio was the Great Crambino.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just he wants to keep that going.
Yeah, I like
this is Cambio's. He's like, no, he needs to be the Great Hambino, which I like.
Nickname lineage.
I like the nickname because we do have another, the Filipino Bambino.
Yeah.
And the Great Hambino. Then we can have a Ham versus Bam situation.
Ham versus Bam.
I've been thinking about Ham versus Bam for a while.
That hasn't happened in 20 years, Ham versus Bam.
A Ham versus Bam.
Yeah, so this is one of our newly created houses. So Cambio got 4th. So technically he's not allowed to create a house. But him and James
was a runner-up.
They're like one in the same, those two. So James got 2nd. You're number 2, so James gets to start his own house.
Yeah, we call him the House of the Bastards.
House of the Bastards, yeah. So they are.
Lucas is going to be. He's under good hands, I think.
Yeah.
He's got good partners.
All right, so our third competitor here. Me and Joey met this man. We would walk all the time to Jersey Mike's and get subs, and we would talk to the kids. We'd tell them what we do. We'd say, "Hey, come train some jiu-jitsu." They'd all tell us they would. They'd never show up. And then one day, this big. That was pretty big boy.
He's a big kid.
Big, intense wrestler came in. He tried to kill us. We had to choke him. Ben Conti. Jersey boy Ben is going to be...
So, Jersey... Obviously, we're calling him Jersey boy because Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. That's what
I was thinking Jersey Ben, but then I was like, Jersey boy Mike.
Jersey boy Ben has a nice...
Jersey boy just sounds cool. To it. Yeah, Jersey boy.
Yeah, and so Jersey boy Ben, he's getting coached by Adrian, who is the original white belt bash champion. So he's definitely got a good coach. Ben is probably one of the strongest humans I've ever grabbed onto.
I'll say he's a freak of nature. Ben, honestly, one of the strongest kids I've ever met.
Yeah. Ben competed for us one time, and then he went off to college. But yeah, Ben is a super intense.
I think he's very competitive.
Very, very competitive. Very stubborn. Yeah, he will not tap. Yeah. He came up to me one day after class. He's like, "What do I do?" It feels like someone crushed my trachea. I was like, you could tap. He was like, "Yeah, but what if I don't have to?" I was like, "Well,
you do.
Probably not a great idea." Yeah. So
yeah, I think he's definitely the strongest of all of the individuals. I mean, I know you got some people who are very strong, like Carl and stuff, but
not like him.
It's weird. Yeah, like some people are just. They're built differently when it comes to their strength. He's got that weird sinewy strength, and I think that's
seen him launch some humans.
Yeah, he's just so strong.
Yeah.
So and he's got a great coach. Let's be honest, Adrian. In terms of all the coaches, definitely got the most knowledge and experience.
Yes.
Maybe not, in terms of teaching itself, but he himself is a really great competitor.
Yeah, he's the only one on that list who's close to maybe Jay too, but close to a purple belt.
Him and Jay, yeah, for sure. Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny.
I mean, pretty much everyone from the white belt bash originally, even Ronnie's, they're all like that purple belt level.
There, yeah,
for sure. But Adrian is a special individual, so having him in your corner, I think, is a huge advantage. Which we'll say, I mean, in terms of his track record, he won the first one.
Yep.
He coached to a win the third one.
Yep.
So he's got a good track record.
Yep.
Except for our poor boy Joel.
Yeah. I mean, so his overall coaching record is really just it's
1-1,
6-6. Yeah.
Yep. So Ben Conte, very, very, very tough. We'll see where I don't know where I lie him down. Yeah. We'll see where the numbers are, but. Who's next?
Competitor number 4, we got Diego Aguilar. And Diego is the brother of one of our other students, Carlos. Diego, I think even like last white belt bash, we were even discussing putting him in.
Really? I don't remember that.
I think we were talking about that, but Diego's been pretty inconsistent with his training.
Yeah.
But I think he wrestled a little bit in high school. He just competed again this last weekend. So Diego will be a really good competitor. We're calling him Go Diego. And he's going to be coached by Ronnie, and obviously his brother Carlos is going to get there and coach him a little bit too.
Carlos will help him out too, but Ronnie's his coach. Ronnie's a legend from the first season. Anyone from the first season, first year,
they got a special place in our hearts.
They got their house, yeah. So yeah, Ronnie's a great coach. I think he cares. So that'll be a good person to have in the corner. Yeah, Diego's obviously a great wrestler, and his brother, him and his brother are so alike, almost like twins. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, the first time I met his brother, I didn't talk to his brother at all, and I just walked right up to Carlos and I was like, "That's your brother, right?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yes." Yeah, it just looks so much like him.
I think that's a huge advantage too, that he has a really active. Carlos is really good.
Yeah.
He's got a really good support system then with his bro. That to me, I think is a huge asset that some of them don't have, but. It's ironic the next two that come up.
Yeah,
when you talk about brothers,
little bit of a offshoot. But did you hear what happened to Carlos this weekend?
No.
So Carlos was competing in the gi, and someone had him in a Kimura, and he was holding the kid's pants. And I guess he must have been grabbing like inside the other kid's pants or something like that. But like he must have had an illegal grip on the kid's pants. So the ref came over and broke Carlos's grip on the pants, and then Carlos got Kimura.
Oh no!
Yeah, how horrible is that? He's like, kind of hurt my elbow. Like, yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
How nuts is that? Yeah, poor guy.
So he got a assist.
Yeah, he got an assist from the ref. Yeah, I was kind of upset.
The ref got a submission win.
Yeah. But so Diego's doing real good. Carlos says they've been working on some tricks and stuff, so he should have a nice game ready for himself.
Now, these next two are interesting.
These next two are brothers, so we'll just go through them individually. So the next one we got Dane Henson. He is coached by Sneaky Jay and Squeaky Mike. And
how sneaky and squeaky is my new favorite thing.
And
I thought that was my favorite thing ever. I was dying so hard when I came up with that one. If you know Jay, Sneaky Jay, and then the reason why we're calling Mikey Squeaky is because his shoulder's so squeaky.
Yeah, he's got a squeaky shoulder.
You can play that little scene right there where Mikey goes, oh, so hot.
And then you could...
My shoulder hurts.
And then you could back it up with the scene from Wizard of Oz. Oil can. He needs an oil can for his shoulder. But so Dane Henson will be Little Red. That will make a little more sense. His brother's Big Red. We'll have to just tell you that right away.
Big Red and Little Red.
Yeah.
They're kind of like redheaded, but
little redheaded. Not
it just 100%. Makes sense. I don't know why they just seem red to me.
Dane is super tough wrestler. Played football in high school, wrestled in high school. Definitely not as much experience on the mat as all the other competitors. Him and his brother Tyler, they roll, but just not as consistent as everybody else.
I'll say in terms of the brothers, Tyler is a really good striker. So he's competed for us a few times when it comes to kickboxing. He's done some pancration fights and stuff. So, his boxing's really clean, good MMA. He spars a bunch, but his jiu-jitsu is definitely, not the best. He doesn't have a great wrestling base, but he's also huge.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Massive. He's the biggest competitor, I think.
Yep.
Maybe not the heaviest, maybe about the same as Carl. I don't know. He might be the heaviest.
I think he's the heaviest. He's a big boy.
He's about 215, 230, I think.
Yeah.
So he's a big guy, 6'4", huge. So, if you can use that to your advantage, understand how to use that, as long as he can play the game, he's not a great wrestler.
Yeah. And Tyler Big Red, he's getting coached by Kenny.
But you know what? This isn't a wrestling tournament either.
It's not a wrestling tournament. It's a grappling tournament.
You can't win just on your takedown.
Yeah, Kenny was the runner-up at White Belt Bash 1. Him and Adrian probably had one of the most epic ashes the White Belt Bash has ever seen.
Yeah,
super back and forth.
Tyler is coached by Kenny. Is that what you said?
Yep, Tyler's coached by Kenny, and then Dane is coached by Squeaky and Sneaky. So yeah, those it's cool. I mean, they were on the first.
Mikey's the runner-up too. You forgot that.
Mikey was the runner-up. Yep, Mikey was the runner-up at White Belt Bash 3.
Yeah, and then Jay is, of course, legacy. Old man Jay.
Yep.
Grandpa Jay. Which, by the way, we should maybe mention Jay. Maybe I'll hold it to the end, but I'll say it now. Jay, we got him a super fight.
At the XFO?
At the XFO.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Got him
so Jay will be out there competing. That'll
be
great.
He wanted one. He was calling it. He's like, I need something. I was like, all right.
I think, was Jay our number one seed in the original one?
I think he was.
I think it was the number one seed.
It was him and then
probably like Kenny and Adrian.
Kenny.
Yeah.
And then Adrian was third.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that was what it was.
Yeah, Jay had the most experience by a large.
Yeah, he was.
But he was also last. Jay's tough. I don't care what anyone says.
There were some big boys in that first one, though.
Yeah. Big. But Jay's still tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so moving up the list, we're making our way to the Carl and
Final
the Carl.
two.
So we got Carl Macchiano, and he's coached by Yimmy, who won last year's White Belt Bash. And we're calling Carl the Filipino Bambino.
Yes, the Filipino Bambino.
It just fits.
It sounds good. It's cool. He is a large Filipino. And, Filipinos are sometimes really big.
Yeah.
You ever notice? I don't know if you know, you think of like Manny Pacquiao and little people and like small, but like, man, some of them are thick.
Yeah, some big boys.
They like to eat.
Yeah.
I love the Philippines. I love the Filipinos. I think, man, they're tough culture too. I love them. So I feel like the reason why I think he has a really good shot at this is not just the fact that he is a large, strong kid, but he's a very good student.
Yeah.
Very good student. He really listens and asks good questions, and he's curious. Mm-hmm. So he has that going for him. In terms of that, he's obviously a good athlete.
Yep.
But he cares about the game. So I feel like he's going to be thinking about the rule set.
Yeah.
And trying to win, not just I'm tough. I'll be.
Yeah. And not just thinking he's going to win. He's going to find a way. to win.
Yeah. I think he's going to be a tough one to beat.
Yeah. So Carl Filipino Bambino with Yimmy, and the last one we got Carl Pretzler. And he's coached by Pete. We're hoping Pete will be here. Pete's probably going to be on vacation.
He's House Greece.
House Greece. Perfect. Yeah. House Greece.
The Greeks.
So we got some.
Because also Simon.
Yep.
Simon, who is the champion of the second season. He's definitely his coach. But here's the issue is they are both out of the country.
They're both
in Greece. So they're going to have to coach remotely.
We'll have to FaceTime him. But yeah, so we're calling him White Boy Carl. Shameless, is that the show?
I think that was realistically it was. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just contrasting him with the other Carl.
Okay.
Being that Carl's browner.
Yep.
I was like, that's white Carl and that's brown Carl.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I was looking at it. It's almost like remember The Simpsons with Carl and Lenny?
Yeah.
The one's dark, one's white. But White Boy Carl, I do feel like it kind of works for him. I don't know why. White Boy Carl just feels right. And he is white.
He is white, so it could have worked out even better.
Yeah, Carl is an interesting cat. At the moment I met him, he comes in mostly during the day with his friend Kenny.
Yep.
And I never could remember who was Kenny and who was Carl. And I would just be like, "Hey, Carl. Hey, Kenny." And neither of them would give me the right time. Yep. Both of them raised their hand. I'm like, I don't know. And then he's like, one day I was like, "Hey, what's up, Kenny?" And he's like, "I'm Carl." And I was like, "Okay, all right." Carl.
My bad.
I haven't forgotten that little exchange. He kind of rubs me the wrong way at times. I'm just being honest. I like him, and I think he's a good kid. I think he's a little simple. I mean this affectionately. I'm just being honest. I think he's very simple.
Yep.
He's just like a robot.
Yep.
Very strong, freakishly strong, kind
really
of
good
similar
wrestler.
to Ben in that way. It's I think Ben is stronger.
Yep.
That's just my opinion, and I don't care if they get upset about it. It's just I feel like Ben has a just motor functions strength a little bit higher, but Carl's maybe a little bit more functionally strong. If you think about wrestling, I mean Carl's. I don't. What did he say? Did he place in state? He wants to state. So
from what I remember with Carl, is he said his junior year he had a really bad elbow injury. Had to get surgery on his elbow. He's got a big scar in there, and so then he said he had to recover all year, and so the next year he made it to state, but I don't think he placed or anything. So
he dealt with some injuries.
But Carl will
put
tell
that on
you,
the list. He has some injuries.
If you bring up anybody on this list and you tell them, you tell Carl about them, Carl will say none of them can take me down.
Yeah, so Carl's very confident in his wrestling. And I got, I've had experience with pretty much everyone on this list. The only person I can say I never rolled with is Dane. Dane's the only person I've never.
I don't think I ever rolled with Tyler.
I've rolled with Tyler.
Yeah.
I've rolled with everyone except for Dane.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only one that's kind of blank in terms of how he feels. I haven't felt Dane, but I know everyone else on this list, and so I have my opinions on who I think will be the champ.
Yeah,
or who's going to have a good. But the cool thing with a round robin like this is it's everyone faces everyone, and as the fatigue builds, as the drama goes on, it's anyone's match.
It's going to get real interesting by match 4, 5.
It's going to be
6,
wild.
7. They got to do 7 matches. I mean, that's a tournament.
It's a lot. And then whoever's got the best 2 records go to the finals. We are going to have a 3rd place match as kind of like the main event for that Friday night.
Yep.
So as long as they want to do it, we'll have the 3rd place match.
Oh, they're doing it. All right.
And we should probably brainstorm before we do the seating. Is there anything else we want to do on Friday night? I mean, it's getting there. Should we? I mean, last year we had a tag team
match. We do need some sort of show match in between the rounds and the 3rd place match. We need some sort of.
What can we do?
Man,
what's something that would be interesting?
We could have some coaches go against each other. I mean, there is a rivalry that we maybe want to try to. We could have some former bashers former champs go against each other.
It's kind of interesting. I don't want to air anything. I don't want to let them talk for themselves. But I mean, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't mean to bash anybody, but I think we know how that would go.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we need to make it more of a goofy.
Yeah.
I think it should be more of a tag team. I mean, we experimented with this tag team thing. I think we should go with it one more time. But who? Last year we had Hector and Logan go against Ian and Sergio, which was very special.
So let's do my mother and Kenny and your mother and Pete in a tag team match.
That would be wild.
Kyle, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I think it should just be Cindy.
Cindy just doing a match. I'll grapple Cindy.
As the main event.
Yeah, as the main event.
Yeah, what do you think?
So we need some ideas for like one show match in between.
I really just think we should just do one tag team.
Okay.
Should be one tag team match. Whoever wants to do a tag team match,
hit us up. I mean, it's this week. We got to plan it out quick.
I mean, what makes sense? So what are we thinking? What's like the theme? Yeah, we did. I've seen that happen. I know another show did something like that. Right, it's kind of like a takedown thing. Wrestling Wars did this thing. Were you there for that?
No. Yeah.
Wrestling Wars did this thing where they have. It was like a special event for them. It's like a collar and elbow style takedowns. But then, like, if you take down, you stay in. Okay. And it's just a time. So like you put in the timer for 5 minutes. Yep. Basically, like what we do with the kids.
Once the timer ends,
whoever's left is whoever's in the circle wins.
Interesting. Yeah. And if you lose, can you stay in the thing?
No, if you lose, you're out.
You're completely out.
Yeah. Okay. Or end of the line.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder if it'd be end of the line because you get back in. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting. We could do something like that. Almost like anyone who wants to train can train. Oh man! Once you tag someone, they come in.
Yeah, no, I like tag team was fun. The way we did it last time was good. Yeah, we got to find a tag team match. Let's think. That'll be our goal this week.
I think we need to find one. We'll talk to some people. The tag team idea is just like it's wild. It's so goofy, and we have the space for it that I think is fun and interesting. Remember, we had a prison. It was wild.
Let's do Carter and Alex versus Phil and Eric.
You know, originally we were thinking about doing a teens bash, which is something we might revisit later.
It's still in the
but
works.
Definitely not for this event because we have too much to think about. But I think we'll consider that. So look forward to trying to find some tag teamers. So I think the seeding is always interesting because it means nothing. They all have to face each other. There is no difference. Yep. But it definitely gives them a little bit of bragging rights to be like, yeah, or pressure. And some people don't respond well to pressure. That's true. I enjoy to put pressure on people and be like, hey, you're number one. You got to win. So if we think back, like you said, I think we already mentioned Jay was seated first. Yep. I think it put pressure on him. I think he was nervous from it. Yep. And it made everyone mad. Everyone was like, yeah. And he ended up taking
third or fourth.
Did he take third? No, he took fourth. Yeah. He lost to Nick. Or not Nick.
Sean.
Sean, I meant.
Yeah, Sean.
Sean McAvoy.
Yeah. McAvoy got third.
How crazy is that?
And then year two,
who was first?
I believe Simon would have been number one ranked.
And I think James was number two.
Yeah.
So we got that one right.
Yeah.
Which I believe last year, same thing. Yeah. We definitely put Yemi as number one.
Yeah, Mikey probably
Mikey is number two.
Yeah.
I don't think we got it right with three. I think we went with Stefan, didn't we? We're like, he's always got experience. I think I put him last.
Yeah, I think we put him last. Yeah, I think we put Yemi one and Mikey two. Yeah.
But who was three?
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got him. And then I think we put Cambio as number three and he lost.
Yeah. We probably didn't put him above Daniel, the baker. We probably put the baker at third.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Daniel was a problem.
If it's so was Cambio. We're like, man, Cambio's tough.
Cambio did great. He submitted a bunch of people.
Cambio he is still so good, so tough. Yeah. And James. Good group.
Beautiful.
That's a good group if you think back to it.
Yeah.
And Joel's going to be a future world champion, no doubt in my mind.
Joel's going to be an MMA world champ. So.
Yeah. So, all right, what do you think? Are you just going to give me your list and then I list it?
No, I said we just go through. Let's
Should we go bottom first? That's rude, right?
I think we go bottom first.
Oh man.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. It's better to do it. It might be better to go first, right? Because then it's like process elimination.
Yeah.
Because if you go, well, I don't know. All right. Bottom of the barrel. Who do you think? hate to say it. Oh man, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Tyler.
Oh, I think I was going to go Dane just for respect for the older brother.
I think Dane will beat Tyler.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's got a strategy. You know, he's got a style to beat him.
And I say this with all the love in the world, Tyler. I love Tyler. I think he's awesome, and he's got really good heart. I've seen his heart, but I don't know his jiu-jitsu that well. I don't think he has the game.
You know what? And I'm just going to say this, especially too.
All right, if you're saying Dane, I'm going with Dane 2 at 8, and then Tyler at 7.
Okay.
So bro's going the bottom. No respect. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's good. This is it, guys. Now you just got to win a couple of matches, and you're outdoing
and the only reason why we're giving Tyler 7 and Dane 8 is because Tyler's the older brother.
Tyler's the older brother, more experience with us,
and then it will be something that will give them something to talk about when they face each other. Dane can earn some respect and steal it back, or Tyler can prove he is the older brother. Okay,
so 6 seed. I'm debating here between Quick Draw and Diego. That's my debate right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put, and this is only because I've seen Diego compete live.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Nick at number 6.
Nick at number 6.
Because I haven't seen him compete live that much. I think he's competed, right?
Yes, he did.
Did a Fuji.
He did a Fuji. Yeah.
But I don't recall his match and how he looked under pressure. I know what he feels like on the mat, and it is tough. And I think Diego sometimes a little bit of a slow starter.
Yep.
A little bit more gentle at times.
I think the hardest part is the 7 matches.
So this is a really tough one for me.
7 matches for Nick is going to get really rough.
I think he's just going to fatigue out.
He's going to fatigue. He goes really hard, and with him being the smaller guy, it's going to be rough. You know.
I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's a good bet.
Okay. Awesome. So where we at? Number 4.
Oh, this is where it gets tough. Oof. We got count to 3 and just say it.
3, 2, 1. Ben.
I was going to say Ben.
Okay. Cool. Ben Conti. Ben's number 4.
And it's not because I don't think Ben has a chance. I think he does. I think he could surprise people. Take a little
offense to number 4. I think
he could surprise people, but and it's like, to me, it's either Carl or Ben. White boy Carl or Ben in that spot.
Yeah. Okay. So you think White boy Carl's 3?
I think he's maybe even 4, and Ben is 3. If I'm being honest.
Okay.
To me, Ben has he's an interesting problem.
Yeah.
Carl's explosive. He has some skill, but he gets caught in some things that I'm like Carl.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Whereas Filipino Carl, I haven't experienced that from him at all. And I feel like, man, Lucas, you know Lucas's skill.
Yeah.
It's there. So, man, this is a tough.
So I think we put White boy Carl here.
Yeah, I think I think he should be 4, if I'm being honest. I don't know. What do you think? That's how you got it?
Let's just do this. We'll
go question mark.
We got a question mark with so 3 and 4 we're questioning.
Yeah, because I'm saying Carl, Filipino Carl. He's bigger. He's athletic.
It's hard for me to not put Lucas at 1 just because of
he's too young.
His experience and his how much he's trained, how much time he's been putting in and stuff, how much he's competed. But I don't not see your argument for Carl at 1.
I see. Yeah, I really do believe Carl is a physical problem.
And honestly, Carl was one of our first picks for the bash, so I think it just kind of fits.
It feels like Carl's number 1, and it just doesn't feel right to put this kid Lucas at number 1. It just doesn't feel right. I know he's good. I know he's really good. It's just, if you put him at number 1, it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
It's like this young kid.
That's a good list.
Carl, Filipino Carl, number 1. I think it's the right choice.
Yeah.
And remember, this doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't mean not.
They'll all face everyone.
Let's debate it more.
And I feel weird about the Ben Conte thing. I don't know. I feel like Ben and Carl, White boy Carl, that's a match I want to see.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that. And I feel like Ben is tough.
Yeah, Ben's going to be a problem, especially in the gi.
I feel like Carl could tap and Ben won't.
Yeah, Ben will not tap. Yeah, Ben's going to have to get murked by one of these guys to tap.
Yeah. I'm going to look forward to that.
Yeah.
All right, we locking it in?
We're locking it in.
All right, should we just state it again from the bottom of the top?
Yeah, so we'll go from the top. So seed number 8, we got Dane Little Red Henson. Seed number 7, we got Tyler Big Red Henson. Seed number 6, we got Nick Quick Draw McGraw. Seed number 5, we got Diego Go Aguilar. Go Diego. Number 4, we got Carl White Boy.
Oh, you
Pretzler.
switched them?
I got you.
You did?
Number 3, we got Ben
Jersey boy
Conti. Number 2, we got Lucas, the great Hambino Pretzkelis. And number 1, we got Carl, Filipino Bambino Macchiano. Ooh, that just flows.
It feels good.
That just flows.
It feels good. Locked in.
Awesome.
Oh man, it's intense. I think it's gonna be a fun one. I think I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. See it all play out.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely, seeing at the end of this round robin and knowing who's gonna be in the finals, squaring them off, and then telling them, hey, like, it's time to go put you in the cage. I think it's going to be a special. It's going to be wild.
The thing that's going to make it
They're
the
not
best.
going to be able to sleep. They're going to be like up all night thinking about the match that they had.
I really hope
each other again.
I really hope it was like it's a matchup that was like
exciting,
super close.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and so we don't know who's going to win the.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Or if the person who lost wins in the cage,
yes,
it's so much more special.
I mean, even after getting smashed, maybe too.
Now, do we still do it how we've done it, which is 6 minutes?
For the finals, yeah.
The finals.
And the finals should be longer, especially because it's a day later.
Mm-hmm.
That'll actually give it some good affinity.
3 and 3.
Yeah. 3. Yep.
Yeah, man. Oh, so overall, do you believe you got Lucas winning it, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Lucas.
You're gonna pick Lucas?
I'm gonna pick Lucas. I've been impressed lately.
Yeah, I'm super impressed by him. And the kid is definitely the hardest worker.
So I would
give him that.
I would say Lucas is
no one works harder. He's the youngest, and he's here the most, and he does the most work.
Lucas is my number 1 pick. My wild card, and I guess it's not much of a wild card because we see it in 3. But yeah, I think Ben could really.
Ben could upset some people. Yeah. But honestly, in terms of like surprise, Diego and Nick, those kind of like that middle ground 5s and 6s.
You don't want to get caught up with the quick draw.
Quick draw, McGraw.
Pull it on you. He'll pull it on you.
He might raw dog it all the way to the finals.
Raw dog it to the finals.
Yeah, I mean, literally anyone could win this.
Yeah,
I'm not. We put the Henson Bros down at the bottom, but it's not because they don't have a chance. It's just because they haven't give us any reason not to put them there.
Yeah,
if they were competing all the time and stuff, it's
100%.
Like it's like you're in a tough group right there to be picked first because you're not competing like Lucas has. You know? So that's tough, but everyone's got a shot. That's the beautiful thing about America. Everyone's got a shot.
Everyone's got some good coaches. They got some people who are going to really be passionate about them.
Yeah. Any last thoughts for the white belt bash? What else we want? Want a clean fight? We want honest,
clean, fair fight. We want people to have fun. We don't want to. Well, listen. We haven't had somebody drop out yet. Don't be quitting when you get tired.
Yeah.
Keep it out there.
Don't quit.
We're not going to be easy on you. Start puking, I'm going to throw you right back out there. So I mean, let's get after it. Yeah, Mikey. Yeah, I remember a lot of people puking. I remember
who else was puking?
Someone was puking. Pete. Oh man,
Pete was dying.
Yeah, Pete threw a fit last year because his competitor.
He's always throwing a fit.
Ian screwed over his competitor in the first match.
Yeah, who's going to coach?
Who's
going to ref?
We need some refs. Yeah, we need some refs.
Sergio.
So I'll start sending out some messages today about some refs. I know Sergio likes being a ref. Ian's a good ref.
Basically, we need 4
refs.
People.
Yeah, four points people.
Tables and refs. That means we need 8 people working. We need our
commentary
camera
booth.
crew. How many people? So we need 2 people for that for cameras.
Okay.
I don't know how it's going to work. To be honest, I have no idea. We're going to throw this stuff together.
Hey, I'm sending out today. You guys are on the list.
We need some people to help. So whoever wants to help, maybe message us. Let us know.
Yep.
I bet. You know who I think would want to help? You know who I think?
Who?
You won't guess. 40.
Oh, 40?
40
Let's get 40 out here, baby.
40, old guest of the show. I think he'd love it. So, it's been a while, but I think he always is down for
cool.
He loves talking shit to
people.
Get
40 out here.
And then the only other question is the mat. We have always had 3 matches. We've always had 3 matches going at the same time, and that was perfect last year. We divided the main mat in half.
And then we had the separate room.
And then we had the separate room, and it was just like perfect, like big space. So how do we work 4 matches into the space? The choices are, obviously, we can take the big mat and square it.
Yep.
And do 4 matches, but that would be pretty tight. Or we can divide this mat into 3 parts and have the room still open. Which would then mean the room is obviously a bigger space, but then we rotate obviously through and everyone will get a chance to be in that room. No one gets like home field advantage or anything.
Yeah, I think either option works good. I think
and the walls are in play, by the way, because obviously the finals is in a cage.
Yeah.
So
I think if we split it into 4s out here, you're still getting almost as much or more mat space than you would at a competition.
Maybe.
I think it'll be more of a rectangle than a square that you usually get. But I mean, I don't have a problem either way. I think I'll go get some white tape from Home Depot. We'll just lay that out and we could sketch it out a little bit.
Yeah, and it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to have the small mat be like where they go in between.
They can warm up and they can cool down, and they could put all their stuff in there. Someone could bring them ice, Normatec boots.
Because remember, this is a 4-minute match. And then 4-minute timer in between matches. So you only get 4 minutes of break.
And you better be ready by the next round.
By the time it's like ring, we send them out where they're supposed to go.
Yep.
So, that might work too, is we just do that and everyone has to watch on the main mat.
Yeah.
But what was fun was to have that second room and have people go in there. It was like kind of exciting.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. There was just so much going on last year.
It was chaos.
So that's something really for Christian to think about too in terms of filming. What would be better if we did it all on one mat or if we do that separate? It worked out last year. I thought it was pretty good. We did that on an iPhone.
Yeah.
Nuts. So crazy.
Yeah, so we still got options. We still got stuff to figure out, but we got a lot figured out already. We got our competitors. We got our coaches. We got our seating. We got a date.
I look forward to this every year.
We got a championship date. I got to go get a medal. I got to get a trophy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go.
We waited till we always wait till last minute.
I'm going to stop by the trophy store.
Yeah,
so last year was probably the best trophy, but it was tiny.
We need
I didn't expect that. Yeah, I'll get a big one.
Yeah, the first one was awesome. Did Kenny find that one?
Yeah, Kenny found that one.
Yeah, maybe we should ask Kenny again.
I think I could get the same one from that trophy store. I think I saw the same one last time. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do that soon.
I'll go there. I'll go there next week. I got it.
You got to go now. Today?
Tonight, go.
Oh, man. Anything else?
No. So me, Joey, Jaden, and Giuseppe will be leaving. The podcast probably won't come out till, a day or two, but we'll be leaving tomorrow. That'll be Saturday, August 1st, and we'll be going to New Jersey to compete for the Jasper Invitational.
Yeah, pretty cool event.
It's a pretty cool event.
Team event.
Yeah, team event. We'll be doing our first team thing. I've never done a team thing.
No, you never done? I did.
What'd you do?
I did the IEGO World Championships, which was really fun, and I like that as the coolest thing I've ever done in terms of jiu-jitsu. It's like the most badass thing ever.
Yeah.
Because it was actually a team event where each weight class faces each other. There's nothing quite like it. And I want to build something like that. Maybe that's something we need to build.
Yeah.
That would be cool. But no, another thing to think about later.
Yes.
White belt bash first.
White belt bash. We're focused.
But this is more like a quintet style, even though there's only 4 of us, so it's not really a quintet.
Yep.
But where one person is in, if they win, they stay. It is weight class dependent, so you have to make a certain weight class, but then those weight classes doesn't really matter. So it's kind of interesting the way it goes. Kind of similar to JCI, not JCI, CGI.
CGI, yeah.
I always mess
the first
up.
CGI, yeah. The second CGI.
The second one where they did the team thing. So it's kind of similar to that. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be wild.
Gonna be fun.
I think it'll be fun. So that's Sunday. So 2 days away.
That's Sunday, and then that same XFO that we will be presenting the White Belt Bash champions. We also have Hector and Bethany are fighting, so that'll be a really cool thing. Hector's fighting for a title. Bethany's doing her first MMA fight.
So excited!
So we're really excited for both of them. Hector's been putting in a lot of time, cutting some weight, getting himself in good shape. So we're ready to go.
Yeah, both those they're both ready to go. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
awesome event. And I guess I should probably announce the other grappling matches that we have too.
Yeah.
So that night, it'll be happening as kind of like the warm up, I guess, for the MMA fight and even for the White Belt Bash finals. We'll be doing it before then. We have the Grand Prix, we're calling it. So the XFO Grand Prix, we're doing 3 weight classes. We have 155 men, 185 men, and then a 135 open weight style for women. And, it's some really tough competitors. I'll announce them again. We have everyone locked in except for the women. We need one more girl, and I'm on the phone with a few people. I think it should work out.
Okay.
I think we got some.
Good.
And then some super fights as well. We got Sergio's doing a super fight.
Jay, you already said.
Jay's going to do one, and Choma. So we got three super fights, 3 different Grand Prix. It's a lot of grappling matches. We're going to run them back to back to back. It's about an hour and a half event that we have for the grappling.
Cool.
And then it's right to the MMA show. So it's going to be a really great show. I hope everyone comes and watches. It's in Island Lake. It's the most fun you're gonna have watching jiu-jitsu.
Side Outs is always an awesome place for the event. So it's at Side Outs. It's outside. It's volleyball courts and all this kind of cool stuff. So
shout out to our guy Dan Lardy, always putting on a great show.
Yep, shout out Dan Lardy.
I know he's doing a really special main event, which is the working class badass. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's to celebrate his father. So it's like his father's name, like a memorial to his dad, who was a working class tough dude.
Okay.
So the title is the working class badass.
That's awesome. Really cool.
That's the title for
him.
The main event. So really cool. So we're excited to support him and have a good event.
Awesome. So we're super excited, guys. White Belt Bash 4 right around the corner. This was kind of our preview for the bash, review of the previous bashes.
And we're gonna do our press conference and weigh-in.
Yes,
Thursday night.
We'll have a press conference. We'll have a weigh-in. Hopefully there won't be a fight at the press conference, but if there is, we aren't gonna hold them back. We're just gonna let it go.
We will push them together.
Push them to fight. So everybody, thank you for joining us. This has been episode 61 of the Keep It Rollin Podcast, and we will see you guys at the bash.
Later.